So hi Ork fans, I just wanted to sort of share with people and perhaps document something I'm working on at the moment. I'm just trying to work on a Warboss for my Ork army that I'm building at the moment. It's coming along quite nicely. I don't know if you have seen the previous videos we've made with me using my Orks, but check them out on our channel to see the rest of my collection so far. It's getting there. I'm adding to it bit by bit. I'm just working on some other boys at the moment. But yeah, I wanted to create a Warboss that was a bit different and interesting, and I had a sort of an idea of adding, or having, I wanted him on a war bike, and I thought about having a boar, which is obviously what I've done, and I used a Gorbad Iron Claw as the base. And as I've been building him, he's sort of getting a bit out of control, and I'm adding more and more to him. So I thought I would sort of share with people this process so we can see where it ends up. So yeah, this is what he's looking like at the moment. I've got a head to add to him, obviously, yet, and a few more bits to add. I've equipped him with a power claw, so I've used the power claw from the old Black Reach Warboss. Obviously the body of Gorbad, the front of the boar's leg, so I've amputated and attached a truck's wheel. I think it's a truck, or it might be a battle wagon wheel, with the spokes off a war bike. So yeah, the boar is counting as a bike, but obviously to make it look a bit more interesting, I've got a boar under there. So he's sort of captured this boar and it's had its legs chopped off, so the Orks have experimented on it, I guess. Maybe some pain boys in chopping him apart, so I'm just going to turn him around a little bit. So I've added guns obviously to it, and the back. The back I've just made out of parts of a Space Marine bike, attack bike. Some bits there on the back, I can't really remember where that's from actually now, but I've also just been using green stuff. I've not used it too much before, but I'm using green stuff at the moment just to fill in a few gaps and make some of the arms fit a bit better. I don't know if you can see the arm here, but that's green stuff, some of the arm where the claw fits on, and actually where the spokes go into the bore. So yeah, I've got some bullets coming out of the two guns at the back. Now I'm not quite sure what to do yet. I've got his head sort of decided, but I don't know quite what to do with his his boss pole. You get this shield and spear with Gorbad, and I don't know whether to add that or not. I mean, it looks quite cool, it looks quite orky. There's some skulls on there. I could perhaps put a Space Marine helmet on there maybe. I don't know if it quite fits with the whole war bike thing. Perhaps the shield makes him look a bit, perhaps he's more like a wild boy. It's a wild boy. Anyway, so I've got to decide about the backpack. That I've also got a few other bits. It's not a backpack. the other bits, his boss pole. That's what I'm looking for. His boss pole. So I've got some bits that I might try and put on. So perhaps have something sticking out the back like that. But if anyone's got any suggestions, I'm happy to. I mean, I want some help with this as well, actually. So it would be good if people could give me some suggestions. This might work, or I could chop the top off of this and add something else, or I could create my own boss ball and add this as well. I mean, as I said, I'm adding more and more to it now. This has got a lot of work still to go for this Warboss. I want to add this guy because I think he's great. He's not got a head at the moment, but maybe have him sort of sticking out the back somewhere. I don't know, like, so he's hanging off sort of for dear life at the back, somewhere like that. I think you'll look quite fun and quite orky, little Gretchen hanging off. So yeah, any suggestions would be appreciated. I've obviously equipped him with, I've converted that little combi scorcher there at the front, a little flamer thing to the front of his gun. The base needs a bit of work. I'm not sure about this base. The quality of the finecast wasn't amazing on that base bit, so I've had to fill in some of the gaps I might cover up some more with some other bits and pieces. So yeah, that's him coming along so far. I think he looks quite impressive if you compare him to perhaps like the other orcs. He's quite an impressive, imposing figure. You can see him bearing down on people could be quite intimidating. So yeah, I'm quite proud of him. So there's spare bits, actually, just to mention quickly, the spare bits. I had a few Black Reach Warbosses, obviously, to get the parts for this guy. And the spare bits from Gorbad, I am trying to add to this Warboss to make another one, like on foot. So maybe this is just a gauntlet, or maybe that could be a power claw as well. And I'm going to give him a big chopper for his other arm. I'm just doing a little bit of green stuff work to make his arm. As I said again, the first sort of time I'm doing green stuff work, so it's coming along. It's not too bad. I didn't really check to see what muscles look like. I think once that's painted, that'll look half decent. So yeah, he's going to be my Warboss on foot. Obviously there's just a normal Black Reach one. So yeah, let me know if you've got any ideas. I will be appreciative of any thoughts or comments people have. I'm really enjoying this project at the moment, a big sort of conversion project. I've not done a huge amount of converting. Well, I've done bits and pieces, but not like a big project like this with green stuff work. So I'm really enjoying it. Any comments or thoughts then would be greatly appreciated, and I'll keep you updated on how he's going, and perhaps when he's finished and sprayed I'll show you how the painting's going as well, which I'm really looking forward to. So yeah, thanks very much for tuning in, and as I said, check out the other videos to see the rest of my Ork forces in action, and perhaps carry on seeing how the Ork force develops.
Do you like it?